You know, I told you before, man, God doesn't like me. I feel like it's out of my hands now, like there's nothing I could do to even make him like me. Like something went wrong somewhere and now we got a, enemy relationship.
Adversarial.
You know, I was happy when I was a kid, and I was happy when I was a teenager, and since then it's just been one fucked up thing after another. I've done a lot of stupid things. I take responsibility. I just never get any breaks, you know? I mean, I lost the one job I was ever any good at, the one job I liked, because the power failed for a couple of seconds one night. What, like 5 seconds, maybe 10? The alarm reset. I was late coming in, they could have given me one more chance and they fucking fired me. You remember, I was out of work for a while and Kathleen left me. So pretty much my life was ruined because the power blinked off one night for a couple seconds. I mean, does that sound like God or whatever it is on my side even a little? And that time on West Street, I did that U-turn, the guy gets out of his car at the worst possible fraction of a second, I end up taking his door off, or almost off. And that was around the time my insurance had expired because I was having so much trouble financially. I mean, seriously. That's why you gotta take opportunities when they come to you, man. It's like I never even seen this old lady before and she came up to me in the supermarket. She thinks I'm her nephew, some guy named Gary. She says she never thought she'd see me again after her brother died, this guy Gary's father, whatever. She pays for my groceries. I didn't even ask her, she just did it. She tells me where she lives. It's a house right on Granger Street. She says she could use some help. And I figure if God ain't ever gonna help me, maybe it's up to me to jump on an opportunity like this when it comes along. Because sitting around being a nice guy ain't got me anything ever.
Me either.
So the way I see it, goodbye rent from my shithole apartment, no more grocery bills, no more utility bills, nothing. And that's just the start of how this could work out, Rory. I mean, she thinks I'm family. She could put me in her will, sign the house over to me, and then be dead a week later. And it could happen.
Hey man, do what you gotta do.
Shit! I don't know why you play that fucking game.
Thank you for making this. It's very good.
You know, anyone can make it like they say on the box. I add tuna fish, peas, and red pepper flakes. I was thinking maybe I added too much pepper, but you like it spicy, don't you?
Yeah, it's not too spicy. It's very good. Your uncle was always a good cook.
Yeah, he was. And there's some good friggin' wine, I gotta tell you. You know, I usually drink whiskey, but this tastes real good. You better start drinking some yourself or I'm gonna end up drinking the whole bottle.
What year did he go to heaven?
Who, Uncle, Osmond? You know, time goes by so fast that I'm not sure when that was. You don't remember?
I have trouble remembering. Sometimes I think it was 10 years ago, and then sometimes I think it just happened.
Well, no, it definitely didn't just happen, I know that. I think you're right. I think it was right around 10 years ago when that happened, you're right.
Well, he was a few years younger than me, but...
Yeah, he went too young, definitely. He was a good guy. I remember my dad, he always had real good things to say about both of you. What happened to your husband anyway? How'd you end up here all by yourself?
My Charlie.
Yeah, Uncle Charlie. What happened to him?
Well, of course he had his car dealership. Charlie's Auto Sales.
I remember that. He did pretty well for himself, didn't he?
Well, he sold it and retired, and then he lived here with me.
Yeah, and then he died about 10 years ago.
And then one night the crows came and took him away, and I've been alone ever since.
It took him.
Yeah, Uncle Charlie. He sold his dealership and left you a lot of money, and good for him. Rest in peace.
You guys need anything? Haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, well, I guess I haven't had any good news in a while.
You working again?
Yeah, you could say that. Actually, you could say things are going pretty good right now.
Oh yeah? Another sure thing?
No, Katie, this is not a dream this time, it's reality. In fact, I'd like to start off with a glass of the Van Winkle Special Reserve, a double.
Coming right up.
Quiet tonight, huh?
It's Monday night.
To better things, Katie, for both of us. Keep the change.
A $60 tip on one drink, the most expensive stuff we have. What's going on, Jeff?
Hey, I thought you'd be happy about it.
Well, I'm not going to turn it away. I just want to know why you're throwing money around all of a sudden.
Well, let's just say I've come upon a real good situation, and I can only see things getting better from here on. A lot better.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. For instance, I'm thinking before too long I buy out your ex-husband and own the other half of this bar. You and me, running it together.
You and me.
What, is that such a crazy idea? It'd make Kenny happy. I know he's been looking to get out for a while. Make me happy, I know that. Maybe it'd make you happy too, Katie. I think it would. Hey, you've told me how much you hate having to deal with him.
Sure, I mean, it sounds great. But why don't we deal with that when you have what Kenny's asking for, okay? Thanks for the tip. If you can stand a Jameson, the next one's on me. Hey! I didn't know if I was gonna see you tonight. It's not game night at your place?
Yeah, but we can't stay away when you're working. I see you found the coffee.
Yeah, instant. Looked like it was about 20 years old. Tastes like it too.
I usually make tea.
I'll get my own coffee. What do you need help with around here anyway? You know, you make your own tea, you make your own breakfast, you drive yourself to the grocery store.
It's just good to have family here again. I get afraid when I hear noises at night.
What kind of noises?
Sometimes I think someone's trying to break in and hurt me.
Do you own this house free and clear? Is it in your name and everything?
Oh yes, Charlie left me everything.
You still paying a mortgage?
Oh no, not for years and years.
You keep everything in the bank?
Everything?
Like when you go to the grocery store, do you pay cash or do you use credit cards or, you know, do you have a checking account, a savings account?
Well, there is an account, at least one. I think there used to be more.
You know, as your nephew, I should have power of attorney so I can help you out, you know, especially if you don't even know how many accounts you have. That way I can help you keep track of things and pay your bills and get groceries. I should be on those accounts.
You're a good nephew. It's nice to have a man around to protect me.
Who's that guy in the picture with you in the other room?
Picture?
The one in the frame, over on the table by the stairs.
Oh, he was...
You know, he's flipping you the bird in that picture. Not exactly a nice guy.
There's so many birds out this time of year.
What's that key around your neck to, anyway?
Good places, special places, hearts, souls, and minds. Charlie went there. We all will someday.
You know, that toilet's been running ever since you came down here. Is it broken?
No, sometimes you just need to jiggle the handle a bit after.
Well, then go jiggle the handle. I mean, something like that, your water bill's gonna be through the roof. Is that what you want? Go on, go jiggle the handle.
Okay.
Are you ready to take charge and enjoy the financial stability you wanted your whole life? Do you want to have the kind of life that other graduates of our No Money Down course have achieved? You can. Once you call that number on your screen, you're going to be on the path to the kind of financial success you might have only dreamed of before.
That's right, Carol. Like we've seen, those who complete the No Money Down course often find themselves with the kind of problem we can all live with. Literally having more money than they know how to spend. Now, I don't know about you, but that's the kind of problem that makes every other problem disappear.
You know it, Robert. Our course will show you how, for no money down, you can turn a regular profit of $20, $50, even $100,000 a month, and use that capital.
Fuck me.
There's nothing in there that you need, Gary. You stay out. You're not allowed in there.
I'm not ever
never change.
You're off to an early start.
Yeah, well, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, right?
I think somewhere it's last call.
Yeah, you're right. Probably like in China or something. Last call. That's good. That's good.
What can I get you?
Well, what I would like you to do is pick out a bottle of your favorite wine, open it up, and share it with me.
That cab from Argentina is a $90 bottle.
Well, this will take care of it then, won't it?
So are you ever going to tell me about that great new job?
Maybe.
Sure you didn't just win a scratch off?
That hurts. If you must know, I'm in a position of real responsibility now. Someone is dependent upon me for their protection and well-being every day.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Scratch off. I am a caretaker now to someone who needs me and depends on me. And it's a full-time position and it pays very well.
All right. How long have you been doing that for?
Not too long, but it's working out pretty good, as you can see.
Who are you taking care of?
It's an elderly woman with some confusion issues. We're in a house over on Granger.
Oh, you live with her.
Yeah. I mean, I have to.
So is this the big opportunity that's going to let you buy out Kenny?
Well, yes and no. I mean, it's related, but I got other things going on too, all right? I mean, it's more about momentum. Like one good thing leads to another good thing, and next thing you know, everyone's life is better. Just take my word for it. I can't do it today, but it's gonna happen.
Why did you come back to this area?
What, this town?
Yeah. What happened to that great opportunity in Manchester?
The guy who was overseeing that job was fucking impossible. It wasn't just me. Half the guys building that complex took off. But I found other work down there, and things were going okay for a while, and then the work dried up, you know, so I figured...
You figured you'd come back to what you know.
Hey, Katie, sometimes what you know can be pretty good. You gotta live somewhere, right?
Well, congrats on the new job. Sounds promising. And thanks for the wine.
What, are you gonna stop at half a glass?
It's 3:30, Jeff, and I gotta change a keg.
Gary! Gary, are you in there?
Huh?
We need to talk. I'm coming in. There's money missing from my purse.
Huh?
I looked yesterday. I had $300 and now I only have 2.
300?
I will not put up with thieving, nephew or no nephew. I can live alone.
Ruth, I would never steal from anyone, especially you, okay? Look, I lose stuff all the time. Where's your purse?
In my bedroom.
I'll tell you what, just give me a minute to wake up, all right? I'll meet you outside your bedroom. I'll help you look. I bet we can find the thing, okay?
We better.
right, is that your purse?
Yes.
Let's take a look. Well, you got a lot of stuff in here, Aunt Ruth. No wonder you couldn't find it. Hey. What do you know? Is this what you were looking for?
I looked in that purse. That money wasn't in there.
Yeah, Ruth, you're breaking my heart, all right? I mean, we found what you were looking for. You got all your money back, so let's just move on, huh?
If I have to worry about my money disappearing, you can go live with your father again.
Aunt Ruth, Dad passed away, remember? It's just you and me now. We're the only family we have. I'll tell you what, I got some really good coffee a couple days ago. Let me go downstairs. I'm gonna make some for both of us, whatever you like. What do you take in it?
I only drink tea, and I don't need your help.
But, Aunt Ruth, you got what you were looking for. You got all your money back. What is it, Aunt Ruth? Why'd you scream?
There was a man. He was looking in the window.
Son of a bitch. Just stay right there. I'm gonna take care of this. Yeah, you better run, you piece of shit. Don't be bothering my aunt no more. You don't have to worry, Aunt Ruth. He's gone. I put a real good scare into him. He ran off. You won't be seeing him again, believe me.
I think we should call the police.
No, I don't think there's any reason to call the police, Aunt Ruth. You're fine. He's gone for good. I put the fear of God into him, believe me.
You smell like a bar.
No, you must just be smelling my mouthwash. It's got a lot of alcohol in it. Don't worry about it.
You look thin, Gary. Maybe I should fix you something to eat.
You do that for me, Aunt Ruth? You know something, Aunt Ruth? This is what's important in life. I look out for you, and you look out for me, and we're just family taking care of each other. What are you gonna make?
You settle into that place yet?
Things are going okay. We had a little trust issue a few days ago, minor setback, but things are all smoothed out now.
What, she catch you breaking into her safe?
No, man, she don't have a safe. It doesn't even matter. I mean, as long as she thinks I'm her nephew, Gary, it's all good. It's not like she's gonna kick me out in the street or nothing.
Man, I thought she'd have a lot of money in that house.
Nah, I don't think so.
Well, maybe she'll sign the house over to you.
You know, I've been talking to Katie again. I really like her.
You always did.
Not too many women you feel like you have a real connection with. You know how it is.
Yeah.
I always thought she kind of felt something for me, too.
She still looks good. She has a nice rack.
Nice everything. Fucking Kenny, you know, must be nice. He gets all that money from his parents. They end up buying the bar, him and Katie, and they get married. Now they're divorced, she's still stuck with him as the co-owner.
He was always a dick.
She still thinks I'm all talk, I can tell. You know, same old piece of shit. I just want to walk in there and say, guess what, Katie? I bought out Kenny and it's our bar now. A woman like that, man, that's what you need in life.
Well, maybe you'll find $1 million in that old lady's walls.
You're right. Maybe you're standing on fucking buried treasure right now.
I have some juice if you'd like some.
No, this is treating me just fine.
I saw a hummingbird outside my window just a few hours ago.
Your husband's name was Charlie, right?
Your uncle?
Yeah. Uncle Charlie. Did his father ever live in this house?
His father? He lived out west.
Was his name Charlie too?
Charlie, too?
No, not number 2. Was Uncle Charlie's father's name also Charlie?
I don't think so.
Do you remember when Uncle Charlie died?
I remember it like it was yesterday. I was outside in the garden. I had just spoken with him.
Aunt Ruth, do you remember when it happened? What year?
Oh, of that, I'm not sure.
Because I think whoever Charlie Ringer was, he died a long time ago.
No, it doesn't seem that long ago.
Just how old are you, Aunt Ruth? Who's calling you?
I don't know. Hello? Yes, he's here. Just a minute, please.
Who is it?
I don't know. They want you.
Who is this? Hello?
Sitting around being a nice guy ain't got me anything ever.
Huh?
I'm in a position of real responsibility now.
Who is this?
I put the fear of God into it.
Who was it?
I don't know. Some asshole playing jokes.
I almost never get calls.
Maybe you should just disconnect that old landline then. Seems like a waste of money if you ask me.
If I do it, will you stop pestering me?
Yeah, sure. I know you like the attention anyway.
Oh, I do, huh?
You know it.
Ah, that is it for me tonight.
What, do you gotta get to bed early?
Don't you have some old lady that you have to take care of on Granger Street?
She's fine. She's already in bed.
Speaking of which, I spoke to Kenny about your new gig on Granger Street, and he heard something about that house and that old lady.
What are you still talking with him for?
Well, we both still own this place together, and we share custody of our dog. You know that. I told you that. Back when Kenny was behind the bar, this guy used to come here. His name was Trevor. He just came here from Oregon, and he was living in that same house on Granger Street with that same old lady.
At 62 Granger Street. You sure about that?
I don't know the house number, but Kenny said it was the same one.
Well, how would Kenny know that? How could anyone know it was the same house?
Kenny said that Trevor was staying with this woman on Granger Street and that she had a lot of money. And Trevor just cleaned her out and left town.
Cleaned her out? What, like, took money from her bank account? From the house?
I don't know. But Kenny said that Trevor just kept talking about how much money this woman had, and then he took what he could and left. Back to Oregon, I guess.
So, Kenny doesn't actually know shit, he's just making up what he thinks happened.
No, Kenny is not the kind of guy to make stuff up.
Well, I kind of doubt it's the same house and woman on Granger Street.
Maybe. But hey, what do you care? You're still getting that same crazy salary, right?
Yeah.
I'll tell you another thing Kenny told me. He's gonna drop his asking price on this place by like a lot. Apparently he needs the money.
Is that right? When?
I don't know, soon. Apparently his new girlfriend wants them to buy a house together. But if you're serious, Jeff, I'd get your money together. Because if the price comes down 10, 15 grand like they were saying, somebody else is gonna move in on it.
What are you drinking?
Soda.
My pendant fell off last night, but I found it outside my bedroom.
You ever think about adding my name to your accounts so I can help you pay your bills and get groceries and things like that? Maybe add my name to the house too?
Oh, I can think about it.
While you're at it, maybe think about getting a TV that's bigger than a freaking toaster.
I'm sorry, I hardly ever watch it myself.
You know, what would happen if, God forbid, you fell down the stairs, ended up in the hospital? And who's gonna make decisions about what happens to you, what kind of care you get? You want the state to do it?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's why I should have power of attorney on everything. You think about it. What are we doing for dinner tonight? How about we order a pizza?
You're not going out tonight?
Everyone's sick of me by now.
Well, I like you just fine. You order anything you want. I'll pay for it when it gets here. What's that, Gary?
Someone's at the door, Aunt Ruth. Just stay there. I'll take care of it.
Who are you?
Lady, you're the one who just showed up at my front door. Who are you?
Where is Trevor?
Trevor doesn't live here, all right? He's been gone a long time.
I bought him a fucking cell phone, and he owes me 20 bucks.
Get out of here with that shit, okay? I said he ain't here.
Then go into his medicine cabinet and bring him down.
Believe me, honey, there ain't nothing in that medicine cabinet, okay? All my stuff is in there now.
Go to his aunt's then.
His aunt? No, sweetie pie. I live here with my aunt. Whatever he told you, he was full of shit, okay? And it doesn't even matter because he's long gone.
I want my goddamn cell phone.
Look, Trevor doesn't live here, and he didn't leave a cell phone or pills or nothing else. You want to find him, try the other side of the country and get out of here.
Who was that, Gary?
Just some jerk selling stuff, Aunt Ruth. I got rid of him for you.
Gary? Gary?
What?
I thought I heard a noise.
Yeah, so did I. It's called a fucking Gibson SG. What do you want?
There's something in the backyard.
All right. I'll go back downstairs. I'll be there in a minute.
All right. There's something out there. Maybe that prowler you chased away. Something scary.
All right, just calm down. Look, I left my flashlight upstairs. Is this the best one you got?
Yes.
All right, well, let's turn off the lights in here so I can see what's out there.
Be careful. What was it, Gary? What did you see?
I didn't see nothing.
But I heard something. I know
There's
something.
nothing out there. Go make sure the front door is locked.
Okay.
You are family, and I love you. No matter what God thinks of you, I know you deserve to be on this earth. You're a good soul, not a rat.
A rat?
Rats are God's creatures too. Being a rat doesn't make you worthless.
I'm not worthless, Aunt Ruth. I'm a good person, but God is against me. I've tried. I keep trying and the fucker keeps holding me down. I just need a break and everything would be alright.
Breaks come in many forms. I can break your soul. You've broken your body and spirit. But I think the break you're looking for is in the bucket. If you were a rat, you'd have found it already.
What the fuck?
Look at you all dressed up.
Hello, Katie.
What can I get you?
Well, I'll start with another glass of the Van Winkle Special Reserve.
You got it. I should get you some food too, Jeff. You're not drinking your dinners again, are ya?
No. But you know what else I'd like? How about Kenny's half of the bar?
Jeff.
Katie, I'm not messing around here. I'm ready to give Kenny half of what he's asking for as a down payment, anytime. Like now.
How did you come up with this since the last time I saw you?
Do you not consider this good news? I told you it was gonna happen. You know, I'm ready, you're ready. Let's make it happen, Katie. We've both been waiting for this, right?
So if I told Kenny that you have half of what he's asking for, then that's true and you're good to go?
Yeah. You think I would just tell you something like that if it wasn't true? You tell Kenny I can give him 50% of what he wants now, and then once you and me are running this place, we can work out a payment plan for the other half. Like a monthly thing.
We? Who's we?
Me and Kenny. I'll work it out with him. I'll work out a monthly payment after I take over, and shit, the way things are going, I'll probably be able to pay him off in a couple of months anyway.
How? How is any of this possible? Is this something that's gonna get us into trouble later?
No. No one's getting hurt. No laws are being broken. Just let my good luck be your good luck, okay? Try and be positive about this. Katie. Everything's only gonna get better from now on.
Yeah.
Starting with my glass of Van Winkle.
Coming right up. I'll talk to Kenny.
Now we're getting somewhere. Pour one for yourself, too.
Hello?
Jeff Butler?
Yeah. Who's this?
It's Ken Ricks. Did I wake you up? It's 10 o'clock.
No, Kenny. I was just trying to fix something. It's just...
I'll get right to it, Jeff. Katie told me you were talking about buying out my half of Glory Days, and you had 50% to put down now. Is that true?
Yeah, man. Of course it's true. I mean, I wouldn't have told Katie about it if it wasn't true, if I didn't really have the money.
You have 30 grand to put down. You mind me asking how?
Well, Kenny, I mean, do you mind me asking, does it really make a difference? I mean, if I'm serious about it, and I got the money you want, what difference does it make?
How long we know each other, Jeff? 40 years? Since kindergarten?
Yeah, I guess.
Everyone knows everyone around here, right? I'm not saying you don't have the money, but fucked if I know how you do. Katie says you were taking care of some old woman. Is she the one paying for this?
No. Taking care of that old woman is my job. I mean, the down payment, don't worry about that. I came into some money recently and I'm ready to go.
And this job, taking care of this old woman, is gonna let you pay the rest off?
Well, that and taking over half of Glory Days, sure. I can pay the rest off quick.
Jeff, if that's the case, I think you should go to the bank and get a loan for the other 30. Then you can pay them off quick or slow or whatever, and I won't have to worry about getting payments from you down the road.
Look, Kenny, you know, my credit's not exactly perfect, okay? But I'm making a lot of money now, and I came into a lot of money recently. It's all good and legal and nice and clean. You got nothing to worry about.
What is quick, anyway? You say you pay it off quick. What does that mean?
I don't know, like a year, maybe? 6 months, maybe less?
No, you think I want to wait around a year for this deal to be completed?
Well, I mean, how about 3 months, Kenny? I mean, I could even do it in 2 months. What? What are you laughing at?
You do understand the concept of a deposit, right, Jeff?
Of course I do.
So you give me this 50% deposit, right? $30,000? Then for whatever reason you can't pay it off quick like you thought. You know what happens to the deposit, right? I keep it, Jeff, and the bar goes back to me. That's how a real estate transaction works.
All right, Kenny. How about if I give you $5,000 in cash now, and you give me 3 weeks?
Fuck this, Jeff. I'll have a real buyer in 6 weeks. Get back to me when
No, Kenny, look, the woman I'm taking care of is my aunt, okay? I mean, she's family. She can write a check in the next few weeks for $30,000. I'll cover all the rest in cash, and you'll get everything at once, okay?
That woman you take care of is your aunt, the one on Granger Street.
Yeah. I didn't tell Katie, but she is. I mean, her brother is my dad, or was my dad.
What about Trevor? Was she his aunt too?
Who the fuck is this Trevor?
The guy who cleaned her out and skipped town about 6 months ago.
Whatever, man. You know, Katie said something about it. I never seen the guy. If he ripped somebody off, I don't even think it's the same woman. You know, my aunt, she never said nothing about it.
Jeff, I'm gonna give you 1 week. 1 week from today. Whether it's from this woman or a loan, or you fucking rob a bank. So you got until the 22nd. If I don't get the full amount from you by then, I'm going to someone else. All right?
Don't bother looking for another buyer, Kenny. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Aunt Ruth, I got this friend. We go way back. We've known each other since we were kids. He has this bar downtown. He owns a restaurant downtown. And the place must pull in $1 million a year easy. And he's looking to sell his half of the bar
He's looking to sell his half of the restaurant because he's getting married and he needs money. Aunt Ruth, I got an old friend named Ken. He owns a restaurant downtown called Glory Days. Place must pull in $1 million a year, easy. And he's looking to sell his half of Glory Days because he's getting married and leaving the country. So if you could just write a check for $30,000, you would. I've already saved up $30,000 of my own money. All I need is another investor to put up another $30,000, and then me and that person would own half of the Glory Days. I mean, wouldn't that be great to never have to worry about money again? Aunt Ruth, I got a friend. We go way back since we were kids. His name is Ken Ricks, and he owns half of a restaurant downtown called Glory Days. The place must pull in $1 million a year easy. He's got more money than he can even spend. But the thing is, he's getting married and he's leaving the country, so he needs someone to buy out his half of Glory Days, and he's only asking $60,000 because he's got to leave the country soon. So I've already got $30,000 of my own money. I'm just looking for someone I can trust to put in an extra $30,000. Aunt Ruth, I got a good friend who owns a business downtown. Half owns it.
Oh, what's the name of it?
It's called Glory Days. It's like a restaurant. You know, like a bar/restaurant.
I don't think I've been there.
Really? Cause it's one of the most popular places in the city. Probably pulls in $1 million a year.
Oh my.
Yeah, and my friend, he gave me some real good news yesterday. It's actually really good news for both of us.
He gave us good news?
He's got an opportunity for us to make a lot of money, Aunt Ruth. A lot of money. I'd be doing all the work, but you'd be enjoying all the benefits. Wouldn't it be nice to never have to worry about money again? You know, instead of tuna fish in this mac and cheese, we could be having lobster in it right now. You ever have lobster mac and cheese?
I don't think I understand.
Well, my friend, who owns half of that bar, the restaurant, he wants to sell me his half. In this place that pulls in like $1 million a year, he wants to sell his half for only $60,000. That's like nothing.
$60,000?
Yeah, and here's the thing, Aunt Ruth. I've already got $30,000 of my own money ready to give him. So all I need is someone else. If I can find someone else, like maybe you, then our family would get to own half of this $1 million a year restaurant.
And we would own a restaurant for only $30,000?
Well, the asking price is actually $60,000. It was $70,000 just a couple of days ago and he lowered it. But I've already got $30,000, so if I could get you to just come up with the other 30, then we'd be able to move forward and be able to make like $500,000 every.
Gary, I won't have to worry about money anymore, and neither will you. A man called me yesterday from Romania. He has 8.8 million locked up in trust that he needs to wire to the United States, and he'll split it with me if I just let him put it in my account and send him a check for $1,000 to release the funds.
Aunt Ruth, that's just a scam. You never heard of that? That's one of the oldest scams around. You really think you're gonna send them $1,000? They're gonna send you millions in return? You really believe that?
Oh no, Gary. He gave me his family name and an address to send the check to.
Did you mail him a check for a fucking $1,000?
I was going to mail it tomorrow, but I needed a stamp.
No. Where is it?
It's by the door.
Is this it? Buck arrest? Yeah, well, this is $1,000 fucking buck arrest you never would have seen again, believe me.
But Gary, he said 4.4 million for me.
It's a scam. After they got your money, you never would have heard from them again. Don't you get it? Seriously, Aunt Ruth, sending checks to guys in fucking Romania? How much money have you been throwing away?
He seemed so nice.
Yeah, well, you know who's really nice, Aunt Ruth? My friend Kenny, who's selling his half of the bar, restaurant. And if you wrote him a check, you could make some real money, like $500,000 every year.
Kenny?
Yeah, that's his name. We go way back. He calls me Jeff. It's like a nickname he has for me.
Gary, I don't have $500,000.
No, Aunt Ruth, that's what you'd be making if you just wrote a check for $30,000 to buy his half of the bar. You know, I put in 30, you put in 30,000.
But who owns the other half?
Ah, a very nice girl. Her name's Catherine. Katie Ricks. It's actually Kenny's ex-wife.
Kenny?
You know, if you gave me power of attorney over your accounts, I could protect you from doing dumb stuff like sending checks to guys in Romania.
I want to meet him.
Who, the Romanian guy?
Your friend Kenny. If we're going to buy his restaurant, then I want to meet him.
Aunt Ruth, there's really no point. I mean, I'd be the one on site doing all the work. You wouldn't even have to show up. All you'd have to do is stay here and count your money.
Have him come by tomorrow, Gary. I'll make tea.
Yeah, sure. If that's what you want. Yeah, okay, I'll give him a call.
Hello?
Yeah, Kenny. It's Jeff Butler.
What fucking time is it?
Yeah, man. I'm sorry to call you so late, but I got good news. You know, my aunt, she's totally into this deal. It's gonna happen, man. I mean, she's gonna get a cashier's check for $30,000, and I'll cover the rest in cash, so we're good to go, man. You know, break out the champagne.
When?
Oh, that's why I'm calling, or one of the reasons I'm calling. You know, she's totally into this, but she wants to meet you first, you know, to put her mind at ease, I guess. I couldn't talk her out of it.
That makes sense. When?
Well, first I want to give you a little heads up. I mean, she's been kind of confused lately. And she wasn't the sharpest knife in the drawer to begin with, but the last few days, she's been worse than usual.
Confused how?
Well, for starters, she's been calling me Gary, which is my cousin's name. You know, it's one of her other nephews.
Gary, huh?
Gary is my mom's sister's son, but she's been confused about other stuff too.
Yeah? Like where 30,000 of her money went?
Now, Kenny, that's not cool. You should be a little fucking nicer to someone who's trying to give you $60,000, wouldn't you say?
Well, like I said, Jeff, at 60, someone's gonna buy it. I don't need you and your aunt.
You really think I would steal from my own family? You know, Kenny, I'm gonna take the high road. I'm gonna pretend you never even went there. All I was trying to do was give you a little heads up, because she's been confused, and I thought maybe she would have trouble following our conversation when you came over.
All right. When?
Why don't you come to the house at 3 o'clock tomorrow?
I gotta pick up my girlfriend's kids at school.
How about 2:30 then?
How about 1?
All right. Come by the house at 1. She said she was gonna make tea for us.
See you at 1.
Yeah, man. I'll see you. Hello? Asshole.
So Jeff tells me you're looking to get into the bar business.
Jeff? The restaurant?
He means me, Aunt Ruth. You remember what I told you?
Well, we hope to serve food someday, but right now all our calories come from the house. And right, I guess.
Yeah, that's been my dinner there many a night. There's nothing wrong with that.
Did your nephew here tell you it was a restaurant?
No, I told her it was a bar.
Mr. Ricks, I've been looking for a place to put my money ever since my Charlie passed away. From what Gary has told me, this is a great investment. I'd be silly to pass it up.
That's right, Aunt Ruth. Just like I told you. You write this check, I'll cover the rest. We're all gonna be happy.
I just want to make sure we're all on the same page. The asking price for my half of Glory Days Tavern, not restaurant, is $60,000. You understand?
Oh, yes.
She knows this already, Kenny. I explained it to her yesterday.
Your nephew here says he has $30,000 in cash ready to give to me. So you would have to write a check in my name for the other 30. Is that something you can do?
Oh, I can write a check.
You have enough money that the check will clear, and you still have enough money after that to buy groceries or heat your house and all that?
Oh, don't you worry about me. Gary has told me he'll take care of everything.
Yeah, man. Her husband used to own Charlie's Auto Sales. She's got lots of money saved. I mean, you heard her. She's been looking for a place to invest in.
Miss Ringer, if you're really ready, I can have the paper sent here for you or him to sign by the end of the week. Is that something you're ready to do?
It'd be in my name, Kenny. I'd be the one signing, and she knows all this. Put it in my name.
Can you get a cashier's check in my name by Friday?
I have to check my accounts, move money from one to another, from savings to checking. That might take a couple of days.
That's fine. It's Tuesday. I can give you till Friday. Just know if I don't have it by Friday, I might have to open up the opportunity to other buyers. You understand?
Oh, yes. I'm sure there are many people who want to invest in $1 million a year business.
You'll get your money, Kenny.
Look, I'll come by Friday with the papers. If you get the money sooner, or if there's any issues getting the money, your nephew here will call me. I want to stop by my lawyer's office now before school gets out.
But the tea is almost ready.
Mr. Ringer, it was really nice meeting you, but I have to go. We'll have tea when I come back for the check on Friday. You, let me know if there are any problems.
There's not gonna be any problems, Kenny. I told you it was gonna work.
Gary? Gary? Are you awake?
Huh?
I keep hearing a noise coming from downstairs.
What kind of noise?
I'm scared, Gary. Can you please take a look?
Yeah. Hold on.
All right, what kind of noise?
It's another day of great deals at Charlie's Auto Sales, where smiling Charlie Ringer is always ready to give you the best bang for your buck. You don't want to see us tomorrow. You don't want to see us next week. You don't want to waste another second of your pitiful life. You need to take care of business right now and get yourself a better deal than God himself gave you. Get yourself to Charlie's Auto Sales. Come down right now or you'll be sorry you were ever born. Come down right now or you'll be sorry you were ever born. Come down right now and you'll be sorry you were ever born.
Good morning. I was wondering when you'd get up.
You remember hearing some strange noise last night and waking me up about it?
No, I don't.
You weren't down in the basement in the middle of the night?
No, I don't remember anything like that.
Forget it. Finish your tea and let's go to the bank.
I've already been to the bank this morning.
You already went?
The bank called me yesterday, Gary, saying someone had asked them how much money was in my accounts. Someone claiming to be my nephew.
Someone did that?
It wasn't you? Calling to find out if I had enough money to write your friend's check?
Hey, I was looking out for you, all right? Making sure you didn't get into trouble, writing a check you couldn't even cover. Just like I saved you from sending $1,000 to some scammer in Romania, remember? You should be thanking me.
How did you get my account number?
I didn't. I just gave him your name and address. I don't have your account number. And even if I did, what's the big deal? I mean, we're family. I should know your account number. I should have access to your accounts. You know, power of attorney, like I keep saying, so I can help you keep your money safe. What'd you do at the bank anyway?
I transferred funds and got the cashier's check.
You got the cashier's check? For how much?
I thought it was supposed to be for $30,000.
You got the whole thing? Where is it?
I have it safe, but I want both our names to be on that sale, Gary.
Why? Aunt Ruth, you don't have to do nothing. I'll take care of everything. Let me just get the check to Kenny, all right? Where is the check? Is it in your purse?
I should be part of this, Gary. I can help you. I could hostess. I could design the menus or the decor.
Hostess? Aunt Ruth, it's already a successful business. You don't even have to show up. What are you gonna do, swap out a 60-pound keg? You gonna scrub toilets? Let me just get this check to Kenny so we can get this thing started.
Just add my name as co-buyer, Gary. That's what I am. That's all I asked for.
Kenny already went to his lawyer, remember? The contract is already drawn up.
We have until Friday, Gary. Give Kenny's lawyer a call. I want to be part of this too.
Yeah, well, before I call Kenny again, let's get something cleared up. You have a cashier's check for $30,000 ready to give him. Not $30, not 8.8 million, 30,000 that you need if you're gonna be the co-buyer. And it's ready to give to Kenny. Is that right?
Yes, Gary. 30,000.
Yeah, well, my phone is upstairs in my bedroom, so I'll call him from there.
Yeah.
Kenny, it's Jeff Butler.
You got the check?
Yeah, man, we got the check, I got the cash, it's all ready to go except for one thing. She suddenly got a bug up her ass about being added to the contract as a co-buyer. I don't know where it came from, but is that something we can do?
I guess. I'll have to call the lawyer. He said he can't have the contracts ready until Friday morning anyway.
Fucking Friday?
Jeff, that's the day we were talking about anyway. What's another 2 days?
Yeah, I know. It's just, now that I have all the money ready, I just want this deal to be done, that's all.
You know, Jeff, if she has to sign it, what is she going to say when she sees Jeff Butler on the contract as a co-buyer instead of Gary or whatever she thinks your name is? Yeah, Jeff?
You know, don't worry about it. All you got to do is come over with the contract and pick up your money. I'll worry about the rest. What time are you coming over on Friday?
He said Friday morning, so I'll come over at 1. See you then.
Wait, Kenny, I just had one more question. You know, if we add her name to the contract as a co-buyer, I mean, what happens when she dies? I mean, does that automatically get transferred to me? How does that work?
I don't know, Jeff. I'll have to ask my lawyer. Why, you planning something?
No, Kenny, it just seems like a pretty goddamn common sense question, don't you think? I mean,
She's an old lady. She's not gonna live forever. I just want to know what happens.
I'll ask the lawyer when I call about the name. I'll let you know Friday.
All right then.
It looks like this thing's gonna happen, Jeff. Cheer up.
Yeah, I know. I'm good. I guess I'll see you on Friday.
See you then. 1 o'clock.
Yeah, 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. Fucker.
Half owner of Glory Days, man. You did it.
Yeah, man. I'm not gonna relax until the papers are signed, but yeah, it's looking pretty good.
You feeling any better about God then? He ain't got it out for you after all?
I don't know. Maybe he's starting to ease up on me a little. Or at the very least, he just forgot about me for a while.
Running things with Katie. How long do you think it'll be before you get some of that?
I don't know, man. I'm not gonna reward your sick mind with juicy details, though.
Come on, I need that vicarious pussy.
You sick fucker. Well, there ain't gonna be any vicarious or nothing if that crazy old bitch don't sign those papers on Friday. I don't know where she got it into her head that she had to share ownership with me. What's the point? It's not like she's ever gonna get down there.
Well, it is her money, right?
I can't figure her out, man. You know, sometimes it actually seems like she's smart. The rest of the time her head's on fucking Pluto.
Well, what's it matter? She ain't gonna live forever and you're gonna get it all anyways.
Any amount of time is too long. You know, if it was up to me, she'd hit the ground as soon as those papers were signed.
What, you see something?
Oh, I thought so. I think I'm still high from those cookies, man.
Well, I got some whiskey in the cabin if you want to take the edge off.
Yeah, maybe. Someone in there?
Yeah, Katie's in there naked waiting for you.
Yeah, maybe I will have some whiskey. I'll tell you what, man, come by the bar on Friday after the papers are signed. I'll give you some good whiskey on me. We'll celebrate proper.
Now you're making sense.
Gary?
What?
Gary, I think we should take a little ride today.
I'm busy. If you're going to the store, you can get me some stuff.
Are you smoking in there?
No.
It smells like it.
Well, I'm not.
Can you drive me?
Drive you where? This doesn't have anything to do with giving Kenny his check tomorrow, does it?
No. But I think we should pay our respects to the person who made it possible to write that check.
What are you talking about?
This is your big surprise? Goddamn cemetery?
Shh, they can hear you.
Aunt Ruth, they can't hear shit. I gotta take this. Go on ahead, I'll catch up. Kenny, what's up?
I talked to the lawyer.
Yeah?
We added her name to the contract.
All right, well, we had to do it, we had to do it.
As for some kind of clause saying if one of you dies, the other gets the whole thing, that would have to be added to the contract. But you wouldn't need that if she's already left you everything in her will, if you're the sole beneficiary. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't know what the fuck her will says. I mean, can't we just add that clause to be safe?
You know, this guy doesn't work for free, Jeff. I'm paying him $300 an hour.
Yeah, I know. Just let me know how much he charges you to add the clause and I'll pay you back. It's not like it's gonna stand in the way of this deal, right?
This is the last thing you need added to this contract, right? Because this is it before tomorrow.
Yeah, man, we're good to go. She's got her cashier's check. I got $30,000 in cash already waiting for you.
And add $1,200 to that for taxes and other city fees.
The fuck are you talking about?
Some of the taxes and fees are the buyer's responsibility. I'll show you the breakdown of everything.
Why should I be the one responsible for that bullshit?
I'm already paying $4,500 in closing costs, so you're fucking getting off easy. I'll show you the form of everyone's costs.
What form?
I'll show you when you sign the papers. And it turns out I can't just bring the papers to your place. It has to be at the lawyer's office.
Well, it's gonna be hard for me to get her there. Why can't you just come to the house?
I don't know. The lawyer has to act as a witness or something. You both need to be there at 11 tomorrow morning, all right? And bring your cash and her check with that extra $1,200.
Yeah, sure. You know, that's an extra $1,200 of my money, right?
It's 79 Court Street. Can you remember that?
Yeah, I think so, Kenny. We'll see you tomorrow. Aunt Ruth, how'd you get here so fast? I can't even catch my breath.
Uncle Charlie, he worked so hard his entire life.
Oh, hey, Uncle Charlie, good man. You left Aunt Ruth a lot of money, didn't you? Good for you. Say hi to Buck, huh? That was my dog. Aunt Ruth, I gotta ask you, do you have a will or anything like that? What do you mean, last husband? When did he die? I can't catch my breath. Do you have a will, or do you know what you're going to be leaving people? I don't feel so good. Another husband? Aunt Ruth, I think we need to get home. You need to drive me home. Can you do that?
The other one was from far, far away in the east.
Aunt Ruth, something's not right. I don't know what's going on. Aunt Ruth, what happened? Last thing I remember, we were at the cemetery. How'd we get home?
You insisted on walking. I tried to talk you out of it, but you were stubborn as usual.
I walked? I don't remember none of that.
More than 6 miles.
What time is it?
It's after 4.
Hey, what happened to the picture of the other guy?
What other guy?
The guy that used to take care of you. What? Trevor.
There's only been one picture.
Well, when did we take this? And who took the picture?
You can't remember either?
I think there's something wrong with me, Aunt Ruth. I'm gonna go upstairs and lie down for a bit.
You should. You had a long walk.
Ms. Ringer, here's the first signature page. You and your nephew both have to initial it here, here, and here, and then you're both going to sign at the bottom. This page specifies that you each have an equal share of Glory Days Tavern, 25% each, for a total of a half a share.
The two names are down there?
Yes, that's where you need to sign. And then initial here, here, and here. And your nephew's going to sign right next to you. He has to initial it as well, in all the same places you did. And initial it. Perfect, one more. And then you sign right here, and I'll point to all the places that you need to sign, okay? So sign it there, as well as here. That's perfect. Now your initials here and here. And then Mr. Butler.
Yeah.
Now, Ms. Ringer, you're going to have to sign here an initial on these two spots, right here and here.
What is this?
That's the clause that you requested, you and your nephew.
Clause?
It says that in the event of death or incapacitation, the quarter share is automatically transferred to the other.
Aunt Ruth, it just means that if something happens to me, you get my share, that's all. And, the other way around.
It was my understanding you were already aware of this.
Well, who would I leave it to if not my nephew?
That's right, Aunt Ruth. Keep it in the family. Fucking awesome.
Yeah, you have to sign this too.
Yeah, of course.
Perfect. Now, I understand you have a combination of cash and a cashier's check?
That's right. Here's my half, plus some closing costs in cash. And, Aunt Ruth, you got that cashier's check?
I thought I gave it to you.
You had it in your purse when we were standing right by the front door. Nope. Oh, you're right. You gave it to me before we left. Here's the other half.
You want to do the honor of handing over the keys?
I count this first.
Jesus, Kenny, I counted it like 10 times. It's all there. Not like you don't know where I live. That's it, huh? 2 little keys for Glory Days.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
And to you, Ms. Ringer, as well.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, look, you don't by any chance keep any, celebratory booze around, do you?
No, but you own a bar now, right? At least a portion of one.
Damn right. Come on, Aunt Ruth, let's get out of here. You can make tea at home. I'll throw in some whiskey for you. Thanks, guys. Hey, it all worked out, Kenny, just like I said.
Hey, look, it's the new owner.
New co-owner. Kenny told you?
Yeah, of course he did. You and your aunt.
Yeah, she is. I found a bottle of champagne, but I couldn't find a bucket for ice or nothing. You gonna help me celebrate, right?
Yeah, I'll celebrate.
All right. I figured you'd want to.
Kenny told you?
Told me what?
About what's going on with me. Hello?
What's that?
Jeff, I got engaged last weekend.
Really? Wow. Congratulations, Katie. Wow, I didn't even know you were serious with anyone after getting divorced and all.
Yeah, I'd say it's serious. We're moving to Colorado at the end of the month.
This month? Colorado?
Yeah, well, his parents are moving to Arizona to be next to his sister, so we're gonna move into their house.
What about the bar?
Jeff, I already found a buyer. Kenny never told you any of this?
No. Be fucking nice if you had. Be nice to know who I'm gonna be running this bar with.
Jeff, I don't even know. My lawyer said that it's someone who was looking for an investment.
That's great.
Jeff, come on, we're celebrating, right? You did it. You bought out Kenny. I'm glad it was you, bud.
Yeah, I sure did. Looking forward to running the place with you, though.
Well, look, I'm gonna show you everything that there is to know about this place. Stuff that Kenny never even knew. Sound good?
Hell yeah.
You ready to take that first customer to walk through that door?
You know it.
Okay, I'm gonna go pee. When I get back, I'm gonna teach you everything there is to know about the register.
You got me again. What the fuck? Yeah, like I don't got enough to deal with? TV's not even on. What the hell's wrong with you? You have a stroke? Great, you got lobotomized. Good for you. I'm jealous. You know what, sweet Aunt Ruth? If you ever come back to planet Earth, we're gonna go to your bank. You're gonna add my name to your accounts. And while you're at it, you're gonna put my name on the house too. Because I'm tired of being so fucking nice to you. And guess what? You left the toilet running again, genius.
There's not much left of him. Your timing is perfect. You're weak, but you'll sustain for a while.
Miss Ringer, if you don't like the shelf layouts, we can move them, arrange it any way you like. As for the kitchen, it's going to be about $65,000 or $70,000 for some commercial grade equipment, some plumbing upgrades, and there's still some electric that needs to be done.
Do it.
Yeah?
All of it. The shelves, the facade. Order the appliances. I've got the menu almost figured out. It's going to be great.
This place will make a pretty nice little restaurant.
And the sinks in both restrooms, hide the traps and the plumbing underneath them, and...
Oh, I forgot to lock that, sorry.
Are you guys open?
Sorry, I'm closed for remodeling. I'll be open in a couple of months.
I come here all the time. I heard the place got sold, but when I'm walking by, I always check the door to see if you're open. Can I get a drink?
This is gonna be a restaurant, guy.
Wait, we still have our license. Have a seat. I'll make you a drink on the house.
Great, thanks. Thank you. This is my lucky day.
So, what's your name?
Wait, who are you talking about?
Me and Kenny. I'll work it out with him. I'll work out a monthly payment with him, and after I take over, it'll probably only be a couple of months before I screwed that all up.
That's okay. I do too, actually.
Look, I'll stop by Friday with the papers. If you have it sooner, or if there's any trouble with the money, your nephew, Kenny here, will give me...
That's going in the outtake.
Yes.
Right, action.
Oh, I got to lock that. Sorry.
Are you guys open?
We're remodeling. We'll be open in a couple of months.
I come here all the time. Shit.
It's all right.
Can't seem to find the end of my lighter.
This is being preserved. Aunt Ruth, I got a friend. We go way back. He's a really trustworthy guy. His name's Ken Ricks. And he owns half of a restaurant downtown called Glory Days. Plus, place must make $1 million a year easy. You know, start it again, for fuck's sake.
What can I get you?
Well, I'll start with another glass of the Van Winkle Special Reserve.
You got it. I should get you some food, too. You're not drinking your dinners, are you, Jeff? Fuck! Fuck!
That's all right.
It's
And action.
Oh, I forgot to lock that. Sorry.
Are you guys open?
Sorry, we're closed for remodeling. We'll be open in a couple of months.
I come here all the time.
I would have bet money you were gonna fucking forget that.
Obviously, when you're wearing the glasses, it ain't gonna work.
You can go back and live with your father again.
Aunt Ruth, Dad passed away, remember? It's just you and me now. We're the only family we have. Look, I got some really good coffee a couple days ago. Let's go downstairs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey, ain't you? But Gary, he said 4.4 million for me.
Can you look even more pathetic?
You ready?
Yes.
I'm gonna wait for some cars to go by here.
Oh, I forgot to lock that. Sorry.
Are you guys open?
Sorry, we're closed for remodeling. We'll be open in a couple of months.
I come here all the time.